Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is your host Hollow 9. I'm here for episode 4.
Heard you're gonna find somebody.
I'm here for episode 4 of Jurassic World Evolution. This should be part... This is part 4, right? I just realized I made this part 4 and then
Alright, but I'm gonna go play with my widgets and hopefully get some fun things up on Twitch. She can see me.
okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Morals and Trepidus.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Get ready to see prehistory from a whole new perspective.
Moros and Trepidus. You're gonna get airlifted. I know I'm technically not bringing you much farther. You're probably just gonna go into this area. But I really need to get dinosaurs to actually go over there for once.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Lokiceratops.
Oh, I'm...
Asset transportation in progress. We are pleased to welcome Lokiceratops to the park. Asset transferred.
One of my absolute favorite dinosaurs, the Lokiceratops. When you hear that name, no doubt, you think of the Norse trickster god Loki. The curved horns at the top of the dinosaur's iconic frill are pretty similar to the curved horn helmet that Loki is often shown wearing. leading to that legendary namesake for this legendary addition to the site.
Yeah, Loki should go. They keep trying to get that one named after the Loki. I'm actually pretty sure that's because it was discovered in Norway. Also relatively new. So yeah, it's a very relatively new species of Ceratops. I think that's the genus of it, but okay, a lot of these Ceratops are over here. Honestly, I'll probably put a lot of the Triceratops species over here because I'm trying to get these guys to fill out more of the plain there, and not all fucking stand over here. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know why this game has such a low fucking. I get it because it's got the modular building, but like, I don't get why this game has such a fucking tiny ass fucking what was it? Excuse me. Um, the complexity fucking thing. I did find out you can shut it off, but I don't get why it has such a low complexity thing when the fucking second game allowed me to literally add a park with every species in it. I made an entire park that had every species in it, and the game ran fine. I don't know why, from the second game to the third game, why they think it wouldn't run. You're going over here, little Moros and Frepus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Moros Intrepidus to the park.
And I'm gonna go over here and wait for the little Moros and Frepus to show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Moros Intrepidus to the park.
Where is he? There he is. There was tiny little guy. There's an itty bitty little man. Oh. 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 Yeah.
Ladies and
I was
gentlemen,
wondering what the fuck that sound was, and then I was like, oh.
Intrepidus to the park.
Okay, she didn't say it yet.
She will after she plays with it a little bit.
Yep.
I was like, what?
She's going, man.
What the actual fuck am I looking at?
Oh, it escaped. It escaped. I'm sorry. Warning. There might be a mouse that strays past you. He dropped it.
Oh no, are you gonna get...
No, both those desperate, dude. This thing is fucked.
To be fair, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's under the chair. Because I see Artemis circling the chair. Artemis, you really embody your name. You little hunter. Itty bitty little boy. Itty bitty little Metropolis. You're named after the god of death for some fucking reason. I'm fairly confident that that was just an inside joke that no one probably understands. But, whatever. I mean, to be fair, there's really...
Ladies and gentlemen,
There really is a reason
Intrepidus
that a fucking paleontologist can't name the dinosaur whatever the fuck they want, so...
commencing asset transit.
But thank you, Merritt, for the follow. Oh, hello.
Confirming asset delivery.
Little Moros and Trappist. Oh, that is the fucking distorted Rex. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Alright, how are you? Just added some more dinosaurs to our park. If you want to meet the smallest dinosaur, I don't know if it's the smallest dinosaur in this game, but no, the Compy's probably a little smaller. Also, our cats are, Artemis found a mouse. And now both of them are circling the chair that I think it is hiding under. My day was okay. I'll be honest, it was kind of stressful with the fact that one of our systems went down and then it fucking scrambled everything. We didn't know what to fucking do.
Asset transported.
But there's little guy. There's Morus and Trepus, the smallest known species of Tyrannosaurid. Look at him go, he's a little guy just stomping his feet through the sandy dunes. Not sure where the other ones went. There are 4 of them. Also, you can see my dig site in the background that I made. It's okay. I got to come home and talk with you and watch my cat go nuts over a mouse. Actually, to be fair, I think both of them are going nuts over it because now the little one, now Persephone, is also circling the chair. Love's always helps. Oh, thanks, Greg. Why are you trying to run over that goat truck? What did it do to you? Goat's not gonna live anyways. The moment one of those raptors sees that goat's getting its face ripped off. Oh, there it goes. Oh, never mind, it stopped. Oh, no, it's chasing another goat. Never mind. Little guy walk through the desert. Look at those little look at those little prints. Walking through the desert, walking through the sand. Little guy's got little feet. Just making this up as I go. I don't know. Little flopper. If I could go back in time, I would just go back in time to steal one of these guys. This is a dinosaur you could probably have as a pet, realistically. I mean, they only believe this thing grows about the size of an average medium-sized dog, if they grow that big. It's highly debated what this big guy's size actually was. We do know it is the smallest Tyrannosaurid, though, so it's crazy to think that this thing is related to a T-Rex. This was likely one of its earliest ancestors of the Tyrannosaurus, which means this guy is probably the first chain in the Tyrannosaurid link, as far as most people are aware, which is also crazy to think, because that's one thing I don't remember is when Morus and Trepus actually That's crazy to think. That Morrison. Oh, okay. What the hell just happened there? Oh, he's on a mission. He's on a mission. This little guy is on a mission. Where are you going, my guy? You really trying to kill that goat? Look at those feet go. I can't see shit. Dude, where is he going? I would have thought he would have gotten back, considering the fact that these guys like desert. That's why he was in the desert to begin with. Now he's going way up into the forest. Oh, that's because he was going back to his buddies. That's cute. He wanted to be with his friends. Yeah, cute and small. Wait. I thought I did 4 more Intrepids. Where's the third one? Or where's the fourth one? I don't know. I can't. No, that's Majungasaurus. Stay the fuck away from my cute little... Stay away from my cute little guys. Oh, there they go. Off to the races. They are... Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, no, so they all decided to just stick together. They went into the forest for now. I'm surprised. Normally they like the desert area. I'm pretty sure anyways that they like desert lands, so it's kind of interesting that they decided to go up into the woods, but whatever. Oh, the iguanodons came up here. I mean, not that I really care. They can go whatever they want. These dinosaurs really don't have any... There are no fences in any of this, so they could technically free roam wherever the hell they want. But it's nice to see that there's pretty much dinosaurs everywhere now. There is really not, except for maybe like this patch here, but it does seem like they are kind of spreading everywhere. But yeah, very much like Eevee, cute and small. Artemis, you get the mouse? Because I don't think she's I think she's still behind the chair. I can tell because I can see Persephone watching her. That's the only reason why I know the cat is still behind the chair, because I can see Persephone just staring down at her right now. She wants that mouse. Honestly, she kind of embodies her name. She killed every goddamn mouse that's ever tried to get in this house. She does her job well. Okay, Mars Intrepidus, Mars Intrepidus. This one works wonders in gunfights and general combat. Is the cat on west side of the Breakaway Manor. Oh, their fucking thing is all the way up the woods, all the way down to the... Excuse me. Alright, let's see what dinosaurs we should make now. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why the complexity level was so fucking low in this game. Because considering, like I said, I've said before, in the second game, I was able to make a park with every single species. And not just one. I made at least a couple of every single species in the second game. And the game ran fine with a giant park. So I don't know why the complexity level in this one is so low. I don't think the game is going to be... I don't think the game is going to do horrible adding all of these. Okay. Oviraptor.
Synthesis procedure.
This ugly bitch. Who is, I think, the only. I think. Lysandosaurus, the only non-dinosaur, just the only non-aviary and non-aqua. Okay, no, technically no, it's second. It's one of only two creatures in this game that is not either from the aviary or from the lagoon that's not a dinosaur. Because you also technically got the Dimetrodon, but Slysaurus is not a dinosaur. These guys lived before the dinosaurs.
The Lystrosaurus, a true survivor of the dinosaur world. No one is quite sure how this animal survived the mass Permian extinction event, but survive it did. It might be small in stature and toothless, bar those upper canine tusks, but the Lystrosaurus was a remarkably successful species in its time, and now, of course, in our time as well.
Little chubber butt. It's just the bulldog of the prehistoric world. Oh. Not sure where I'm putting the Oviraptors yet. They want cover, they want ground leaf, they want water. It doesn't really matter where I put them by the looks of it. It looks like they'll be fine pretty much anywhere.
Collect an asset. Acknowledge an asset collection request. Route to collect the asset.
Well, it's crazy to think about the fucking whole timeline of the prehistoric world, because Mars and Trepis is still a it's still a late Cretaceous dinosaur, which the Tyrannosaurus is also a late Cretaceous dinosaur, and Mars and Trepis is arguably believed to be one of the first ancestors. What the fuck is going on here? They were fused. I thought they had the dinosaurs had collision for that, but I don't. But it's just crazy to think that, like, if Morris and Trappist is widely believed to be the first ever Tyrannosaur, eventually evolving into the more larger T-Rex, yet it's still a late Cretaceous dinosaur, and so is the T-Rex, it makes you just fucking think about how fucking, like, insanely long the dinosaur's fucking era was. Whoa. They're still taking them out. What, this? Yeah, it's hot air balloon. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to be inside the balloon. Yeah, it's one of the
Ozoraptor
attractions
got
you
its name
can...
from the hypothesis that it survived by stealing and eating eggs from other dinosaurs. It's not a feeding habit that will win you many friends, but it is another amazing example of how species rely on one another in surprising ways.
Yeah, it's one of the attractions you can build in this game. You can do, air... You can do, the air...
Transportation complete.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But you can do the air, you can do the balloon tour. There's the dinosaur gentle giants encounter, which is what this is. It lets only babies and small species go through. That way they can come in here and people can, there's the tour. There's the Jurassic tour, which is the Jeeps. Technically, the tour can do different ways.
Asset being transported.
I forgot what it. But yeah, you can technically make it look different ways. There's the Jurassic tour, and there's the Park tour, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just the Jurassic World or Jurassic Park specific looking one. Then you can technically do it with the Gyrosphere as well. Within the little hamster ball looking things. I since this was kind of a wildlife reserve at Style Park, I decided to go with the trucks because I thought they fit the safari feel a little bit more than any of the other things. There's the zip lines that technically I could do. Actually, no, to be fair, there is actually no way to do the zip lines in a park like this because they would be too long. They wouldn't get across to anything. There would be no way to do that. There's the Cretaceous Cruise, which is a kayak. I hope they add stuff to this, though. I kind of wish they would add boats instead of kayaks, because it'd be kind of interesting. Because where I have the Cretaceous Cruise in my game is
Asset delivery confirmed.
the dinosaur just sort of has its ass hanging out of the water. But I have it in the swamp, mostly the swamp area. So it goes through the marshlands area, and then technically, yeah, it goes over here, past the little tiny bamboo section that I have here. And then a little bit into the desert area, then turns back around, goes along the cypress forested area, goes up here into the aviary. Because yes, this is an aviary, like I've mentioned. Goes around, goes back through the cypress forested area along that, then back through here, and back to the start. But it'd be interesting to have more tour boats. What, for the aviary? Okay, the Mutant is flying around. As well as the Quetzalcoatlus. The big boy. There he goes. The pterosaur that was as tall as a damn giraffe. This thing, I'd probably just give up and die if I saw this thing coming at me. I ain't fighting this thing.
I don't think you can fight that thing.
Hey, he is on a fucking mission. I thought he was walking over the water. Yeah. I thought he was walking on the water for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I legitimately thought he was running so fast he was going over the water, and I was like, okay, Jesus.
Nah, he's just one of those wizards, you know.
Big burb. I mean, I guess you could call him a big burb. Technically a lizard.
He probably became some sort of
the fuck? The fuck was that belly flop you just did? Never seen that. Big burb the size of the estimated size of a fucking damn giraffe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's...
we are pleased to welcome an Oviraptor to the park.
Oh. I mean, technically he is. Technically a Quetzalcoatlus is technically a terrace. I mean, it sort of is. It's not technically a pterosaur. Pterosaur is a specific group of flying reptiles. I think Quetzalcoatlus is part of the Darkest Terrace subspecies, which is a specific name for a specific group. Just like a lot of other dinosaurs have subgroups, like there's the sauropods, the Spinosaurids, the Tyrannosaurids. There's tons of different groups. But I think the Quetzalcoatlus group is called the Darkest Terrors. And most of them were ginormous. People think Quetzalcoatlus is scary. Most of the Darkest Terrors were huge-ass pterosaurs. A lot of them were fucking ginormous. And just as terrifying. But honestly, to answer your question, because I never actually answered that question, this is a new type of aviary they added. It's called the open air aviary. There is actually technically net over it, but you can actually set it to where it's completely invisible to make it look like a natural habitat rather than a domed thing. And technically the net, I think, is like a futuristic net, if I remember correctly.
Asset transportation complete.
But if you turn it on, you can see the net there. Like a futuristic net that goes over the whole thing. You can't really see the top very well, especially in the dark. But to be fair, it's actually for these guys. The Mutodons do not like... Technically it's sandbox, so it doesn't really matter, but the Mutodons do not like being in the regular... because of their nature and the fact that they're a mutant. They're a mutant dinosaur, or whatever, a mutant hybrid or whatever. They added these new aviaries because in the regular mode, if you're going to use the park as an actual park manager and have the dinosaurs be aggressive, and the Mutodons have to be in this type of aviary. because apparently they're so aggressive that they will just immediately tear through the regular aviaries. And this, as it's mentioned in the both the as it's mentioned very briefly in both the trailer that when they showed off the DLC, the last DLC's content, and the kind of the and in the campaign. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. This gives them the illusion that they're free. This like special type of area essentially gives them the illusion that they are free, even though they're not. So they are less aggressive in this. Apparently, I don't know. I have not actually I haven't actually put them in anything other than this park. So I guess when I make an actual park that uses the actual park management stuff, because I plan on doing some starting a new park at some point and keeping the park management stuff on. Still probably will be in Sandbox because I don't really play the campaign that often. I will maybe do the campaign every once in a while. We'll do an episode focusing on the campaign, but for now I'd rather just play Sandbox. It's fun. Why the fuck are there 20 ass cars over here?
Because fuck you.
There's nothing over here. Why the hell were you all parked over here? Did the dinosaur just decide to fall asleep on the track and then you just decided to sit there forever after they got away? And the Oviraptor's here. I forgot how tiny these fuckers are. Yeah, who's next? The Mafiosaurus. Yeah, the one thing I do think I should probably do campaign for is I think you can only unlock these other bays by doing stuff in. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is there a need for so many of you? Okay.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Run! Alrighty, you can come out. All the duckbills gotta be by the way. Surprised I didn't say anything about Motrappers, but I guess to be fair, I forget that some of these dinosaurs I already added.
Nesting colonies. The Maiasaura is both social and relatively friendly. Its name means good mother lizard. What an appropriate name it is.
What kind of weird cow?
Photos.
collected. Asset requiring collection. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus to the park. Transportation underway. Asset being transported.
Okay, the pepper.
Oh, you want to dinosaurs? Okay. Can I go one more time?
Okay, the next dinosaur is going to be the Mammachuchisaurus. Not saying that again.
No.
Microceratops, Notsoceratops, Nodosaurus, Ornithomimus, or Lordotitan, Oviraptor, Pachycephalosaurus, Patagotitan, Parasaurolophus, Protoceratops, Pinch, Pisittasaurus. I love trying to fucking sound up. Stenoceratops, Sauropella, Spinoceratops, I already added that guy. Stegoceratops, Struciomimus, Stegosaurus, Emolus, Ceratosaurus, Titanosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Triceratops, and I already added you. We still got a long ways to go, but we'll add them all at some point. Honestly, if they ever add a bigger map, though, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably redo making this park. Because this park is, I think, one of the largest maps, but quite honestly, I hope they add a map like they did last game, where it's a lot more open. Because this map has this weird ass shape to it, so it's not as open as I would like it to be. And I don't actually know. Hold on, save. No, don't do that. You're
If
still
you're
not done.
looking for a reason to be amazed by modern science, then look no further. The Proceratosaurus was identified from a very limited fossil record, and yet enough of its genome has been found to create this beautiful animal. It is a privilege to have this dinosaur here.
That's all you're going to say about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Ceratosaurus to the park.
I guess I'm saving quick because I want to check something out quick. Unless I can see it on the actual file. No, I cannot. Yeah, the largest map in the game is what I'm using now. What's this one? Oh, block for the state. I don't know why that's. This is a medium one. I'm so wild to me that the Biosanctuary is in this game, and it was the largest map in the last game. It's literally what I used to build my open world sanctuary, the last thing. But in this one, it's only a medium map. It's also really fucking bad. Like, it's also really oddly shaped compared to the old one. I hope they had a bigger map at some point, or another very large map that's not hourglass shaped, I guess, is what I would describe this map as. It's just so weirdly, like, shaped in the middle, and I don't know. I don't really like it that much, but, like, that's why I hope they do something like the Sanctuary that they did last map, where it's a really large map, but more circular in shape.
Transportation underway. Transportation complete. Delivery has been completed. Transit has commenced.
Wait, who are you referring to, Raya? Oh my god, you're still fucking doing that? There wasn't that many of them. Why is it taking so long to transport these dinosaurs? It was a good thing I didn't wait. You big guy. You big guy. Come on. You're a big guy.
For the length of its neck alone, the Mamenchisaurus is a sight to behold. With proper care and, as always, the right enclosure, it should prove to be one of our more impressive animals.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Proceratosaurus to the park.
Yeah, big boy.
Asset transportation underway.
Well, I'm glad you find it soothing, I guess. I don't know why I said it like that, but I just really got a wave of exhaustion. I don't know why I like looking at them from this point of view, just seeing their fucking body just way the fuck down there. Finally. Microceratops.
Confirming asset delivery.
Pyrorus.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Microceratops to the park.
Must have added that guy to the park already. They're not saying anything about him. I thought they were going to, but I must have already added him at one point.
Transportation complete.
Hmm.
Heading to collect the asset. En route to collect the asset.
No, it's okay. It's okay if you fall asleep. Not gonna make you sit here the whole time if you don't. If you need sleep. Microservatics. Okay, we're gonna do Mutaburosaurus. Oh, Jesus Christ, that went fast.
Station personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Raptor to the park.
Why is there always that one guy in the pack that's just the most
Oh, the
biggest crackhead?
Mutaporosaurus might look a little awkward, but you should see the size of the herds this animal can thrive in. It's a remarkably social dinosaur and is pretty friendly with other herbivores to boot. But are you surprised? I mean, who wouldn't want to hang out with a face like that?
That's a weird thing to say.
Transportation underway.
Spinosaurus gang. Oh, I'm just chilling over here. Still debating putting something over here on the island. You look like the Loch Ness monster with you fucking all the way in the water.
Asset has been transported.
It's crazy to think that there's so many dinosaurs in here at this point, but it still doesn't feel overcrowded. They all still have a very large amount of space to just kind of do whatever. Some of them are obviously hurting a lot more than others.
Pleased to welcome
They all seem to have their own space, their own places they like to be. I'm surprised no
assets
dinosaurs
in the
are
air.
on this rock. There really isn't any reason to be. It's just put more water over here. There is a reason to be over here. Someone to be over here, just give them a little bit more water source.
Asset delivered.
Over here might as well. That's all I got. So we'll be staying in the thing as I put more water sources everywhere. Not sure where my pretty UTs went, but gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, found one. One of the males, I think, because it's a darker colored one. Why are you doing that? Let me zoom in on the UT. He's just one of them. Not sure where the other ones went. I have a feeling they kind of got separated. Yeah, they're just doing their own thing. I'm not sure where the others went. They're somewhere around here. That looked funny for a second, but then I realized that he's on the helicopter. And it was like really funny that the Bioraptor was just kind of just fucking just going. But no, it's what the hell? The Archiraptor is you're all the way down here? Dude, I put you way at the top of the thing. You've really traveled. And again, that's just kind of what they do. That's the whole point of the open thing, is that they're kind of just free to do whatever they want. All the dinosaurs are just free to roam wherever the hell they want. Hi, buddy. What you doing? You're a chubby boy, aren't you? Pretty sure you're related to the... I'm pretty sure you're a Tyrannosaurus, but I can never remember all of the... The other... Yeah, like I said, the UT was... The one Utyrannus is up here. Not sure where the other... Holy crap, your territory is large. Wait, what do you mean it looks like it is? Are you saying it looks like it's chubby, or... Triceratops. Jungosaurus. Archiraptor. Yeah, I mean, it could... I think it might be... I don't remember every dinosaur in existence. Like, I know a lot of them, but... Because the one thing I think people should probably not do when thinking about whether a dinosaur is part of the same family is, because I know a lot of people make that mistake. Just because it has 2 fingers or 3 fingers or whatever does not mean it's part of the same family. I always see that for some reason, is that people point out that, like, oh, hey, a dinosaur has 2 fingers like the T-Rex, so it's probably related to the T-Rex. But yeah, and I found one of the UTs while I was at it. The Utyrannus is literally a cousin of the T-Rex, yet it's a 3-fingered dinosaur. So, like, that throws that entire fucking argument out the window half the damn time. This is one of my females, because the white coat. The white ones are the the white coated ones are the female ones. And then the black coated ones are the two males that I have. I think the two. I could be wrong, but I think the two females went off on their own to do their own thing. They're. I mean, it could be either one of you. There are two females and two males in here. It looks like they kind of separated, though. It looks like the two males. Actually, it looks like they all three kind of separated. Possibly. I don't know how far away the other two are, though. Dinosaurs. That's the Indominus Rex. Where did the UT go again? I already lost it. Can I just look? I wish I could just look up. I can just look up. Wow. Well, I should really, I should really pay more attention to that. What the hell? Oh, Utyrannus. Oh, there's three No, there's four. No, there's three. Yeah, what? Is there three or is there two? I don't. Oh, there's two. There's three. Never mind. Okay, one's way down here. One's way up here. And the other is... Oh, the other mate is way back up. Oh, wait, no, that's not a UT. Okay, no. The one UT's down here. One's over here. So two of them are relatively close to each other. And then the other one's up here. So they all separate. But I'm pretty sure I have two females. Oh wait, so I have two males. I guess this one's hard to tell because it's really dark in here, but... Oh, that one's female. That one's male. Okay, yeah, I do have two females. I have two females. And I'm pretty sure both females are the white-coated ones. They all kind of just went their own ways. That's crazy.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome in the Triceratops to the park.
This long-snouted apex predator is fast, vicious, and loves to hunt. The Chenjosaurus will put us through our paces, so we better make sure our security is up to the challenge.
We are pleased to welcome in the Triceratops to the park. Transporting asset.
Oh, I'm almost done. At least with these guys. I'm almost done with those. I'm gonna skip T-Rex for now because I'm actually gonna do 2 T-Rexes. Because I want to do Ember. I want to do one specifically based on Ember, which is the one that's actually already on here. The chubbier T-Rex. And then I'll probably do the regular model that goes up. I'll probably put up on the showdown. Showdown. Alright, but time for the scorpion. Oh, wait, hold on.
A medium-sized herd animal, the Nasutoceratops is known for its enormous nose and pronged brow horns. Those horns have a similar function to those of a wild cow, or even a modern deer to battle with another of the same species to determine dominance. It's the behavioral equivalent of one of Cabot's handshakes.
Oh, so he doesn't have a luck skin. Never mind. I guess not all of the, not all of the hybrids had Lux ones. Guess this guy did not get one. To be fair, I'm not sure why they would give him one. He's kind of an ugly bastard anyways. I like the old black one. Hold on.
Murdering me would not be a very high act.
Commencing asset transit. Asset delivery confirmed.
Oh yeah, I can't release it. I don't want to release him here. He's going in the forest. No one wants to see this ugly bastard anyways. This fucking. It's a fucking.
Asset in transit.
No. Oh my god, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I did not even know that. Probably get off and like, I mean, might as well stream for 2 hours on this. I'm enjoying just making dinosaurs. Still never put anything on this island. I was thinking about just putting a little group of dinosaurs on this island, but I don't know what, because they'd get stuck on here if they do. Oh, the fucking... One of the Pyroraptors just decided to chill here. I forget they can swim. It makes sense, they do swim in the, and most of this island is kind of just inhabited by sauropods at this point, because they're some of the only animals down here that can swim. But I forget that the Pyroraptor swims, but it makes sense given the fact that in the who the fuck was it? Yeah, excuse me. In the movie, in Jurassic World Dominion, they do technically swim. They're seen swimming under the ice in one scene. Honestly, he should probably be able to get over here too. Where is he? I swear he was just over here. Oh, wait. Never mind. Yeah, he can. Okay, no, I was gonna say, he should be able to wade in the water too. He's ginormous. What the hell are you doing? Are you really drinking the water while in the water? Like, oh, there's Pyroraptor swimming for his life. I don't know why, it just looked really funny watching him do the drinking animation while wading in the water. Can I put him in here? No, I can't. It's really funny back there.
Synthesis procedure complete. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Scorpius Rex to the park.
We would like to welcome a Scorpius Rex to the park. The murder machine that is literally a poisonous dinosaur that can literally strike you with its tail like a scorpion. Hence its name.
Like me, this animal, the Nodosaurus, is shy and likes to keep to itself. Okay, not like me, huh? But it does have thick skin. Like me. Sometimes.
What? Well, they shouldn't have released them. They would have probably said something about the Scorpius Rex too. Even though I think the dialogue for the Scorpius Rex is pretty much just that it's a dangerous killing machine, and should probably not have it in the book. Okay. Or no, nope, this guy. I think I put Troodons on the island. A little group of Troodons. That, actually, no, it should probably be a group of plant eaters because I don't really want to put a feeder on the island. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with that statement. We're definitely gonna have to get used to everything first. Holy Troodons.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
This graceful herbivore, the Oliver Titan, was one of the last non-avian dinosaurs to go extinct. That long neck and striking crest makes it a real crowd pleaser. And that's also where it got its name, which translates to Titanic Swan.
To collect the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
More specifically, I love what some dinosaur names translate to, or roughly translate to.
Oh wait. Got all eggs. I need to start doing this more often with them. Modified genome.
hybrid you can't change because of road.
Yeah, none of the hybrids can be. All hybrids are female no matter what. But that's because they can't breed. So, and to be fair, a cloned animal wouldn't be able to do much anyway. Well, I don't stop
No
because
matter
I can't
what
do anything.
gender it is,
I can't do anything now. The Pterodons are still being released.
well, I actually think in a lot of real world situations, the hybrid animal ended up being both genders, and that's why it wasn't fertile.
Seriously? I got it. You know there's better things to do than stand in front of the gate. You know that? Where the fuck did your buddy go? Oh, over here. God, you guys are slow. Also, I appreciate it if you wouldn't sit directly in the path, please. Because I absolutely cannot stand how half the ankylosaurids in this game will just lay in the goddamn path. And then, literally a few minutes later, I just have like 30 cars piled up behind them. Oh my god. I hate forever. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean something's attacking? Pause. Remove threat to guest. What the fuck you mean remove threat from guest? I'm so confused. Wait, seriously? What do you fucking mean remove threat from guest? Are you telling me the fucking what? You telling me this little tiny thing is a threat to the guest?
Asset transportation in progress. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Troodon to the park. Asset has been transported. Asset transportation underway. transportation underway. Asset delivery confirmed. Heading to collect the asset. Setting additional task.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Carnivores to the park.
Asset delivered.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
The ornithomimus, or bird mimic, has a remarkably large brain for its size. The areas dedicated to movement and coordination are especially well developed, fitting for a dinosaur that can reach such impressive speeds. It makes you wonder if bird brain is as savage an insult as some might think.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome
Assets in the air.
Carnivores to the park.
Yeah, but it don't matter what day. Excuse me. No matter what day you would want to do it, it'd have to be. I'd still have to know a decent amount in advance
Asset delivery
because
confirmed.
that's how taking time off of work works for me. It has to be a decent amount in advance. As much as I tell everyone that, no one fucking seems to listen to that.
We are pleased to welcome
Asset transportation underway.
Carnivores to the park.
I often get people asking me to do stuff with them or whatever, and then ask like a week or so in advance. I don't know. Even a month is with the way fucking people
Transportation
take
complete.
shit off. Even a month can sometimes be iffy. People like to write their shit down like months in advance.
We are pleased to welcome
Asset transportation underway.
Carnivores to the park.
I don't know. But don't, but you should also save up. Love, you're super cute that you're super eager about it. I want to
Asset
make sure
transportation
you're ready, and rawr.
We are pleased to welcome
transit has commenced.
to the park.
I don't, I don't know. It depends on what you want to do.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset requiring collection. Heading to pick up the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, pleased to welcome
You're cute. I should apologize. Because I'm not giving you great answers. I'm just not exactly. I might be a better question for the morning when I am less tired.
Asset in transit.
And honestly, I know you say you just want to do, but I do want to take you some places, so I would also like to save some money first before. Wait. That far in advance? Yeah. I mean, if that's the date you want to do it, that's fine with me. That seems I'm surprised you don't want to do it a little sooner, but you're adorable. I love you. I hope you know that, right? I love you very much.
The Utah Raptor's name means Utah's predator. What a predator it is! This bipedal carnivore is an ambush hunter. With a distinctive killing claw, deadly serrated teeth, and sheer size on its side, it's definitely one to fear if you happen to be a dinosaur living nearby.
What was your original idea? Because, like, you were talking about, like, I'd come, like, within a month. It's like, you seem like, but, yeah. What was that more of a joke?
Asset transported.
I mean, August isn't a bad idea. But, August isn't necessarily a bad idea, just not sure how much money I'd have saved by then.
Asset has been transported.
No, it's more the fact that people like to write their names ridiculously in advance, because you've been looking at the calendar that we have for taking off things. The fucking stupid calendar we have the things. I see people write their names like fucking all of this month, all of next month, all of it's almost covered already. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. That's kind of in. It's kind of nearly impossible to mess that up.
Complete.
I've been sitting here this entire time, and I just realized I should have just released them, you dipsh. I could have spaced off there.
Here we have the Pachycephalosaurus, which is the ancient Greek way of saying thick-headed lizard. I've been called that many times myself, but joke's on them. I like this dinosaur so much that I take it as a compliment. Well, I like it from afar, at least. They can get a bit, headbutty for my liking.
No shit. What do you think it does with that thing? Can you guys get out of the way, please? Okay. Oh, Parasaurolophus. I can actually modify your gene. But you have 2 different what colors? Well, you know what? Then why don't you do 1? Ah, you bitch. You can't give the male the Lux skin. Only the female? That's fucking bullshit. That's some grade A bullshit and you know it. Does that mean I mean, this is gonna be the only dinosaur that I make QC.
The unique crest of the Parasaurolophus isn't just majestic, but functional too. Its uses are myriad, from communication to thermal regulation. Evolution is quite the problem solver.
Yeah, you definitely got a point there.
Asset to be collected. Collecting asset. Heading to collect the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
That's like a pink color. Alrighty.
Asset being transported.
Our scientists, and especially our PR team, will no doubt be delighted to have this dino in our collection. The Velociraptor is a real crowd pleaser. It's also among the cleverest of dinosaurs, so keep an eye on it. Seriously, because it is definitely keeping an eye on us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
The right scenery can have a profound effect on an animal's well-being. Let's see just how beneficial it can be to these animals.
Ah, the Protoceratops. An herbivore with a bony neck frill and an adorable parrot-like beak. Interesting fact for you, they lay soft-shell eggs. Yeah, which is something of a rarity in dinosaurs. Definitely a fantastic addition to our collection.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Asset has been delivered.
I thought this island just kind of became sauropod island. Look how many sauropods just decided to kill you.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset collection request received.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Confirming asset delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our
Asset transportation underway. Asset transportation in progress.
These cute little animals, the Psittacosaurus, are rather fascinating. They have impressive, self-sharpening teeth that are amazing at slicing through plant matter. Despite that, they still need to swallow stones or gastroliths to help them digest their food. Eating habits aside, though, I'm an especially big fan of those tail quills, and I'm sure our guests will be too.
Asset has been collected. Asset has been delivered.
New objective incoming. Task received. Incoming asset ID. New objective received. Asset reported.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Oh, fuck's sake, that's not...
Asset in transit. Asset transportation complete. Heading to collect the asset. Asset to be collected. Assets in the air. Asset has been collected. Transit has commenced. Asset transportation underway. Asset has been transported. Transportation complete. Confirming asset delivery. Heading to pick up the asset. Asset in transit.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
I didn't mean to do that. Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park.
Incoming asset
En route to collect the asset. Collecting asset.
Alright, the last of the carnivores for now are in the park, which means we're mostly gonna have to focus on apiary species and species from the plant eaters.
We are pleased to welcome the Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park.
Asset has been collected. Confirming asset delivery.
Alright, we're gonna call it good here, so I am going to write out. Yeah, we played a decent amount. We gotta add the rest of the plant eaters next time, so, and then more will probably be done adding stuff to this. I'll definitely return to this here and there. This is definitely the map. This is definitely the file I'm gonna use if we ever do a long stream of us just doing like a nature cam thing. This is definitely where this would definitely be the map I do it on. That's the whole point. That was one of the biggest points of making this map too, is adding stuff. Eventually we'll have to eventually we'll add any DLC stuff that comes. So anytime they do a DLC, we'll definitely be back to add more dinosaurs to the park, and stuff like that. So yeah, I will.
transported.
I will see you guys next time when I do another episode of this. At some point, I don't know when. This was just kind of bonus stuff I was doing because I figured, you know what, why not? Oh, shit, didn't mean to get that. Alrighty. Rate's all set, so I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!